Hello everybody, this is Nubbins once again with episode 2 of Let's Play Clash of Clans. In this video it's going to be pretty similar to the first one. You're just going to see me doing a bunch of farming raids, but before we start with the attacks, I need to ask you guys a couple of questions. I know that I've been getting some comments on my video, so I'm hoping you can answer them for me. The first question is, I don't know if you guys would prefer live raids or replays, so if you can tell me, that'd be really great, because I think I only have one replay in this, and the rest are live raids, because I thought most people would like live raids better, so that's what I tried to put in, but I wasn't really sure. And then also, there's two different ways that you can really do videos. You can either make a commentary and then just have video in the background, or you can do what I did my last two videos and then have the attacks and then explain what's going on while the attacks are happening, because those are definitely two different types of videos, and I don't know what you guys would like. So really, I just want to make the videos that you would like the best, because it's no burden to me. I like doing it either way, and it really doesn't affect me, except for it like helps me get more viewers and it helps you guys like it more. So I really just want to do whatever you guys would like the best. So please tell me, and also if there's anything else that you would think that would make my channel better, like just really like what you'd like to see in terms of attacks, or just really anything that you would like to see on my channel, even like a new series if you have an idea, or base reviews or anything. If anybody would like anything like that, has any recommendations or comments on any of my videos, what I could do better. Like, as you can see, I've been trying to improve my quality. In my first video I had that big black border that looked really bad, and it was only in like 480p, and then I got some new editing software, so my last video was in 720p, as well as it didn't have that huge black border around the video. So I'm trying to improve the quality of my videos all the time. Got a new audio thing called Audacity that I'm using to record my audio in this video, so hopefully that'll make it sound a little bit better. And we're gonna start the attack soon, so I hope you guys can help me out with the questions I had for you. And so now we're gonna get into the first attack. We're going to start off pretty small with the Town Hall 7. You know, not even that much resources, but it's pretty easy to bully the little Town Hall 7s. As you can see, I'm using a bit different farming army than I was in the previous one. I'm using a lot more giants and wall breakers this time than I was last time, where I was primarily just using Barch with some goblins. So as you can see, I was trying to see if, right now I'm trying to bait the clan castle, but I see that there's nothing in there. So you're going to see that I grab my giants, and I'm just going to go in there with them, see if I can take out as many of the defense as possible, especially that mortar, since primarily what I'm using to actually get the loot is my farming troops. And so yeah, I'm going to go in there and see if I can get as much of this as possible. I switched to this army because I was starting to try to farm Dark Elixir so I can get my Barbarian King getting upgraded. And you know, the Giants and Wall Breakers are definitely a lot better for penetrating bases to have the Dark Elixir in the center. And so that's what I was going with. I brought a lot more I'm bringing a lot more goblins with this army too, so that they can run straight for the Dark Elixir in the center of the base. As you can see, this base really doesn't have much Dark Elixir, and it's not in the center either. So you know, this would probably be better for the Barch and Goblin army, but nonetheless, I figured I'd still attack it because it still had decent loot. It's not the best ever, but it's definitely not the worst. So gonna get a sweet piece of both. And as you can see, my troops are going in. I think my goal on this base was to 3-star it because I wanted the trophies. I know it's only worth 16 trophies, but I figured at Town Hall 7 I should be able to easily 3-star. And I guess we'll be able to see whether or not that ends up happening. Right now I'm only at 30%, and most of my giants look like they're dead. I only got a couple left running around the base, but I still got plenty of archers and goblins, as well as my spells, clan castle, some wall breakers, and my hero. So as you can see, we're going in, and it's looking like my army's getting pretty thin. I managed to pick up the 50%. My troops are starting to get kind of close to the town hall, but they're still not quite there. So it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to 3-star this raid, but I should definitely be able to pick up some pretty good trophies. So you see, oh sorry, looks like getting a little lag there. Alright, so you can see my archers are going ham on that clan castle, or not the clan castle, the town hall. So hopefully we'll be able to get that. As you can see, we've gotten almost all of the loot. They have about 29,000 gold left, and we're getting the last elixir out of the town hall. Alright, I sent in a wall breaker there. Hopefully my king, oh great, my king goes right for the town hall, so he's going to be able to pick that up and get me at least the 2 stars. I doubt that I'm going to be able to get 3 stars on this base, just because I don't have that much time left with the amount of troops I have. I mean, I might, since that dragon, that's a pretty good thing to have in my clan castle. Maybe if my Burger King lives, he'll still be able to go. So as you can see, there's barely any gold left, and I've gotten all the goo. Alright, my dragon's picking up the last bit of that gold, and my Barbarian King's about to go down. I think I probably should have ended the raid here, but I don't know, I guess I was thinking that I might be able to get 3 stars, but I don't think that's going to happen, basically, because the only troop I have left is my dragon and some wall breakers. The wall breakers aren't going to help, and I think my dragon would be able to do it if I had more time, but in 30 seconds, I just don't think my dragon's going to be able to do it, so that's going to be too bad, and so I'm just going to let my dragon run around the space for a little bit. I know I've already gotten all the resources, but I figured, what the heck, might as well make him feel a little bit worse. Maybe get him to 90% so that he can get a 16-hour shield instead of a 12-hour shield, because I'm just a good guy like that. Want to give him the nice big shield for Little Town Hall 7 so he doesn't get bullied by any more Town Hall 8s like me, who's just... I'm sorry, guys, I'm a jerk. If you're Town Hall 7, I'm going to bully you if you have a lot of resources. That's just the way I do it. I'm going to do whatever I can to get all the loot. I want to get the money, as people would say. Alright, and as you can see, I ran out of time there. 2 army camps off of the 3 stars, only got 10 trophies. As you can see, 155k gold, 140k elixir, pretty good raid. Alright, now we're going on to here, attacking someone a little bit more on my level, except for, I mean, same town hall level at least. Their base really isn't on the same level, because I play this game way too much, and I'm grinding it out. And so you can see I'm sending in some wall breakers to get out that cannon. I think I'm going to send my giants in on that thing. Alright, yeah, there they go. Going to send in a couple more wall breakers probably after this so that I can bust into that mortar so that my lower troops will be able to survive. Yep, so they're going in after that mortar. I think I'm just going to spam down my barbarians and archers. Alright, oh yeah, I remember this was a fail because I was throwing them all down on the right side. I had my hands on both sides, but my troops... I didn't see those walls there, and so I actually didn't deploy any barbarians on that left side, which was kind of a fail, because that's where all the elixir was. And I need the elixir right now, because I'm saving up to get level 3 P.E.K.K.A.s, which cost 6 million elixir. Those are so expensive. Those are more than twice as expensive as the second most expensive thing, which are the Teslas and the Town Hall, which both cost 3 million gold. So it's kind of crazy how expensive those are. They're the last elixir upgrade I have to do on my base, besides barracks, but I really don't want to upgrade my barracks because there's really no point. I only have 1 left, but I really don't see any reason for it because, I mean, I already have all the troops unlocked and everything, so I don't understand why I would need to upgrade all of them. Plus, it just takes away from my raiding because I won't have all my troops. Maybe if I leave somewhere for a couple of days, then I'll be able to finish it. Like, I did my first 2 just because I wanted to have at least 2 of them, and then I did my 3rd one because I went on a week-long vacation, and I had the elixir, so I figured if I'm not going to be attacking, I might as well get it done, and I'm sure I'll get my other one done at some point, but right now, there's just not much of a point in doing it. Alright, just kind of went off on a little tangent there about how expensive P.E.K.K.A.s are. My bad. So as you can see, we've cleaned up most of the resources in this raid. Hopefully we're gonna be able to get this 2-star on the raid. We see our archers going on the clan... Gosh, why do I keep calling the town hall clan castle? You can see the archers are attacking the town hall. They just got taken out by that mortar. So I think I threw in those goblins to go in after the 55 Dark Elixir, I guess, but maybe they were just a distraction. I sent in my clan castle to try to get the 2 stars on that town hall, but they did not go where I wanted them to. Instead, they headed for the defenses, and that mortar is going to end up cleaning them up, and I'm not going to be able to get the 2-star on this base, which is okay. Because I'm not really trophy hunting, I'm really just trying to maintain my trophies at around 1,600 cups right now, because I feel like that's been a pretty good farming area. So I guess I'm just going to let this little balloon run around for a second. I don't know why I keep letting these stuff run around, so I mean, it's not like I'm gonna get any more loot, but you can see that I'm destroying some of these defenses. This balloon's gonna get taken down any second. Apparently I had a good time watching him run around and just destroy some of the defenses. Yeah, I believe he's gonna go to that cannon and start getting shot down by an archer tower. Yep, there he goes, and as you can see, he's starting to take damage, so the battle is about to end, and we're about to get on to our next raid here in just a second. So as you can see, the total amount of loot we got... Oh, looks like I'm going to look around the base for another second. Alright, so the total amount of loot we got was 150k gold, 173k elixir, and 342 dark elixir, as well as 5 trophies, so that's pretty good. As you can see, there's a ton of gold on this base. I didn't really show you the base very much, I just kind of got right into the attack on this one. But this is actually a Town Hall 10, and it's all in his storages, actually, so it's not a collector base. This is more what this army is for, penetrating deep into these bases and picking up all the loot that's more deep inside the base, rather than just picking off any of the collectors that are outside the base. So that's what I'm trying to show you on this attack. Even if you're littler, I mean, this guy obviously isn't the best Town Hall 10 ever, but I mean, he's still a Town Hall 10. They just have so many defenses that it gets pretty hard. So as you can see, I throw in all my giants here where there are 2 gold storages because I'm figuring there's 430,000. It looks like his collectors are primarily empty. So that means there's probably about 100,000 in each of them. So I want to get, so even if I just get these 2 gold storages, that's still going to be an excellent raid because that's still 200,000 gold, which is always good. Anytime you can get a 200k gold raid, that's really, it doesn't really matter how many times you have to next. If that should be able to pay off anything you're trying to do, as well as get you on your way to making some upgrades. And sadly, all I'm doing right now is dumping my gold into walls. I have, I think, now 70 or so of them done, and I got like 150 left, which costs so much. Cost 1 million gold for 2 walls. Like, that's insane. Cost 125 million gold to get to max level walls at Town Hall 8. But I will do it, and I will feel good once it's done. But as for now, I'm just going to be finishing this gold. Alright, so you can see I got both of those 2 gold storages on the bottom, and I'm coming back up here to the top. I only got my clan castle, some goblins, and my archers left. So you can see I'm going to try to take out these elixir collectors. And the reason I'm doing this is so once those elixir collectors are gone, I can throw my goblins in, and they'll go straight for the gold storage, just like that. They wouldn't take their time on those elixir collectors, which is really great. And as you can see, I got the 3rd gold storage and 300,000 gold total from those storages. I'm not going to be able to get the 4th one as I don't really have any troops, so I'm at 49% hoping for the 1 star, and there it is. Alright, so now I'm going to be able to finish this attack with peace in mind, knowing I got my trophies as well as a huge amount of gold. As you can see, 305,000 gold, 64,000 elixir, 111 dark elixir, as well as another 10 trophies off of just 1 star. Alright, going on to the next base. This one's a little more on the usual, just a bunch of collectors. And again, this is more better for the Barch and Goblins army type if you're going to go for these attacks. But I was going for Dark Elixir. It kind of sucks because I don't think I got any really big Dark Elixir raids in this video because I didn't really, because usually when you get a good Dark Elixir raid, or not usually, but a lot of the time when you get a good Dark Elixir raid, there's really not that much gold or normal elixir, and so I didn't really think most of those clips that I got of me just attacking the bases with Dark Elixir were worth it. I mean, I guess I could try to make a guide showing how I get my Dark Elixir, but as for just a Let's Play, I mean, it's not really what the Let's Play is about with me farming. It's just kind of boring seeing me throw a couple troops down, go for the Dark Elixir, and then end the attack, because I mean, it doesn't take very long, and it's really not that interesting. Not that much happens. Like, you don't see me attacking a huge portion of the base or anything, as you can see in this one, where there's like half the defense is flying around, and my giants are going ham, and I got the rest of my troops going in. Because really, when I'm going for the Dark Elixir, all I really use are the giants, the goblins, and the wall breakers, and so nothing really very interesting happens. But as you can see on this one, most of, if not, well, yeah, so the huge majority of the elixir and gold is in the collectors, so I'm throwing my giants in there just to distract the defenses and get as many of those as I possibly can. Throwing down my clan castle to get that next gold storage, hoping that I realize that I want to get that dark elixir up top. It looks like I am sending in those wall breakers. I'm probably going to drop some goblins in there on that dark elixir drill because I really want that. As you can see, I'm sitting right now in this attack, I'm sitting right at 11,300 Dark Elixir, but I think at the time of recording this video, I'm closer to around 17,000 Dark Elixir. And my next Barbarian King upgrade to level 9 is going to cost 35,000 Elixir, and then after that it's 40,000 Elixir. It costs a lot, but once I get to that level 2 ability, I'm sure that'll help me a lot, and it'll all be worth it, because I really love having the level 8 Barbarian King. You can totally notice the difference, especially once you get that Iron Fist. There it goes right there. It is so helpful, especially if you need to pick up the last couple of percentage points in order to get a star. And there I go with the first star. I think I'm going to go and try to get that second star. As you can see, I'm spamming down all my troops, and my king's going in, distracting all the defenses right there. Gonna go and punch up that last cannon while I got some of the archers shooting down the town hall. And as you can see, so my Barb King just died as they were going in on that town hall. They're gonna get that last little bit of elixir from the storage, and then that huge mortar shell just goes and smacks him in the face. And with that, the attack is pretty much over, and you see me in the battle with 235k gold, 232k elixir, 712 dark elixir, that's the best one of this video, and 12 trophies to top it all off. Alright. Now on to the next act. We see another Town Hall 7 that I'm going to bully around, but a little difference is I'm actually going to be able to use this army for what it's for, getting into the center of these bases and getting all the resources out of the storages. So you're going to see that primarily all of it's in his storages. His elixir collectors and everything look pretty empty. Usually when I go into Town Hall 7s, I'm kind of hoping to 3-star the base, but A lot of the times when they have clan castle troops, it's a little bit harder. It kind of sucks having to waste a lightning spell just because they do cost a lot of elixir and they take a long time to train. So if you need it crucially for a next attack and then you don't have it, you're kind of just screwed at the drive-through and you're SOL. So as you can see, I'm taking a pretty long time to get the clan castle troops out. I just wanted to make sure I had them all before I fully committed to my attack and got all my giants destroyed, because that happens all the time. And so you can see I throw my lightning spell down there to kill all those clan castle archers, and then I'm about to fully commit to the attack. As you can see, it wasn't a very long attack, only about 1 minute and 20 seconds. So my giants go in. A bunch of them are going to get flung off the map from that spring trap, which is unfortunate. So as you can see, I'm trying to take out just those single point defenses so that I'll be able to spam in my littler troops and they'll be able to survive going right for the center of those bases and getting all the storages. I'm going to get the Dark Elixir storage, not that there's very much on this Town Hall 7. And I'm also going to try to get as much of this gold and elixir as I can. I need the gold for the walls and the elixir for the P.E.K.K.A. upgrades and the Dark Elixir for my Barbarian King. And I keep getting chastised by my clanmates. They're like, oh, you attack so much, but you never have it. But you always have all your builders. But yeah, that's because I'm throwing it into the super expensive walls. And so I gotta attack and bully little Town Hall 7 bases like this so that I can kill them. And as you can see, right now it's not looking very good. I mean, this is a replay, so you can't really see what army I have left. But I do have all my goblins still, and there you see them going in. I decided to zoom in on those wall breakers for some reason, instead of the goblins, which are about to go in and get all the resources. So as you can see, they've destroyed the Dark Elixir storage. They're going ham on that gold storage. It's down. As you can see, they're going to start cleaning up the elixir storages, and then they die. So I'm going to send in a couple more goblins for this other gold storage. I already got more than half of the gold. And then you can see me, look how fast those goblins just absolutely tank that storage. And then I'm going to get this one normal goo storage. And I'm going to go for this other goo storage, but it's not going to get all the way destroyed. And I'm pretty sure at this point I was out of goblins and the attack is over. I got 214,000 gold, 69,000 elixir, like 70 or so Dark Elixir, and 13 trophies. Alright, on to the next attack. And I'm pretty sure this is the last attack of the video. Oh, sorry, no, there's one more attack after this, my bad. Alright, anyways, you can see my troops going in. So, in this attack, I am just picking off the collectors, but as you can see, those gold collectors are actually behind a layer of walls in the base, so I'm going to have to get in there with my wall breakers. As you can see, this is kind of a mix between the two armies I've done, so it's a Barch, but it has So this is a Barch army with goblins, but it also has wall breakers, and it doesn't have any of the giants. Instead, it just has more of the barbarians, archers, and goblins. So because those 12 giants take up 60 spaces, I figured if I just took in a bunch of wall breakers and had some more infantry troops, I should just be fine, especially with my Barbarian King and the spells. And generally, I get some pretty good stuff in my clan castle. So as you can see in this raid, I'm going in. I've already gotten most of the elixir collectors, and I sent in some goblins to go and clean up those gold collectors. And it's all going really well, and I got almost all the gold. There's a little bit more in the storages here than I was hoping for. As you can see, I've already destroyed all the collectors, but there's still 42,000 goo, as well as 75,000 gold. So, that sucks. And I'm probably not going to be able to get to that Dark Elixir storage either. I mean, I could if I want to throw in a bunch of my wall breakers, but they're really so expensive that it's not worth getting it for just that little tiny 400 Dark Elixir. Usually I'd probably commit to it if I was able to get around 700 or 800, but 400 really isn't worth the like 10,000 or 15,000 elixir it takes to train the wall breakers. So as you can see, I'm going in, getting most of these gold out of the gold storages. I wanted to get as much of this gold as I possibly could. Didn't want to leave any in the storages. As well as I was hoping those goblins would be able to get me some extra percentage points in order for me to get the 50% and not lose any trophies. So as you can see, I dropped my archers on all these barracks, and you can see I got pretty easy 51% there. And I figured I'd wait a second and see if my archers wanted to go after the elixir. And it looks like I have one little archer, but I figured it wasn't really worth it. And so in the end, I got 187,000 gold, 156,000 elixir, as well as 6 trophies. No Dark Elixir this raid, but that's alright. We don't need it every raid, as long as we're getting a bunch of good golden elixir. So on to the actual last attack of the video. You can see that we're getting some really, really good loot. I saved actually all of my best attacks for the next video, is because that thing's going to be just absolutely loaded. You're going to see it. I'm going to get some insane raids in my next video. I have a 950k raid as well as like a 700k raid. It's all really good. So as you can see, this base is absolutely loaded with over 500,000 resources total. So I want to get all the gold. I want to get all the purple goo. So you see me going in, destroying all the collectors. He has 1 or 2 collectors and mines behind his walls, so I'm going to get those 2. At first, I just want to focus on getting all the ones outside the walls so that I can later commit more into getting them. They're only behind like the first line of walls, so they really shouldn't be too hard to get with some archers and barbarians just shooting over the walls. As well as there's a little gap in between them, so it really shouldn't be too hard. I don't remember if I want to go after the town hall or not on this. This base is worth 21 trophies, so 14 trophies would definitely be nice. I think right now, where I am right now, I'm hovering right about 1650 trophies. It's working really well for me. I'm getting a lot of higher AFK bases. I mean, a lot of people in Town Hall 8 prefer to farm lower than that, but I feel like I'm just getting lower bases, and I'm getting hit by the loot penalty, so it's not really worth it. I mean, that's what kind of scares me about going to Town Hall 9 is not being able to bully the Town Hall 7s anymore, or not being able to bully them effectively. Because I really do like bullying the lower players, because I was bullied when I was lower players, so it's their turn to get bullied. I'm not a very nice person. What goes around comes around. I'm sure once they're higher, they'll bully people too. Then again, most people I attack seem to be pretty inactive, so I don't know that they'll ever get to that point and be able to bully the other people, which is really sad because bullying people is one of the funnest parts of the game. So as you can see, I got 32% going right now, and I've got almost all of the resources. I'm just trying to get some more percentage points. I really don't have that many troops left, and I need another 18%, which kind of sucks. So you can see that I throw in some archers, and so to distract the defenses, while I throw in some wall breakers, and yeah, so I'm going to send in those goblins. Hopefully they'll be able to destroy that dark elixir storage and get me some of the dark elixir. Yep, so the king destroyed my goblins pretty quickly, but they still managed to be able to get it. So I throw okay, let's see what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw in my archers. Hopefully they'll be able to destroy the town hall. No luck. The mortar's just going to smash my archers in the face. As well as the Barb King's over there now, and he's also going to punch him in the face, which isn't very light. I mean, it's probably not nice of a guy to punch little Lady Archer in the face, especially when he's, like, humongous and has a giant sword. But, I mean, whatever. If his Barb King wants to be a jerk. And there, as you can see, a big disappointment. My Barbarian King did not go for the town hall, so the first loss I've had in a while. So 269k gold, 231k elixir. As you can see, it was a very good video. Thanks to everybody for watching this, and I really hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for the next video tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching.